people, how are ya? Hope you are doing great. And it's another instance of the Monday Mindset series. It's number 5 today. And what better topic to start a year with than money? And, to start a little heavier, I have to admit that, in my family, when I was little, we never really talked much about money, right? And I would say that's kind of the baseline for most of the families that you kind of need to figure lots of the stuff concerning money for yourself, which obviously it's a shame, right? Because, the money makes the world go around. But whether you like it or not, it's super important to understand it so you can basically do the best given the circumstances of your life. And the sooner you understand the different levels and what basically money means and what it can be used for, the better. And there are basically, like, I would say, levels, right, that you need to kind of fulfill and have a good understanding of that certain level so you can kind of move one level up. So on the most basic level, for most of the people, the money is the means of exchange, right? Uh, you are most likely having a job, getting a salary every month or every 2 weeks, depends, right? And that money is hitting your account, and you need to budget that money on a different stuff that are necessarily to live, right? In a sense. So you need to pay your rent, you need to, or maybe make a mortgage payment. You need to get some food. Maybe you want to have some fun, go out. Maybe you need the money for your children, right, for their school and provide for them. And for all of this, you need to basically make the ends meet, right? Your expensive definitely needs to be lower than what you are getting for the salary, and as long as you can kind of make sense of this, you can move up to the next level, which money can also be a store of value. Even though money is constantly being devalued, right? You have Jerome Powell just printing more or printing more, and so money is obviously losing its power over time due to inflation. However, you definitely need to have some on the sidelines, right? Usually it's recommended to have 3 to 6 months of worth of expenses as kind of an emergency fund because, of course, life is unpredictable and you don't want to be surprised by any of those circumstances. But okay, let's say you've conquered both of those levels. You are, uh, you can basically budget nicely, that you are having a cash flow, you are having your emergency fund, and now you can move to the third level, right? Because you hopefully, if you want to have like a better future, you need to sacrifice a little bit now, right, in the present. So maybe you allocate certain amount of money that you're getting every month for investing, and it doesn't matter what it is, right? Obviously, in the financial fortress, we are very much focusing on investing in the stocks, right? In a great companies that make great products, great services. But that's just one of the opportunities, and I want to keep this discussion on a high level, right? But the beautiful thing about that money that's invested is that it's basically multiplying if you invest it right. Because okay, if you are having a job and getting a salary, it's just an additive process, right? You are getting, just to make up some number, you are maybe getting 4K each month, and just like 4K plus 4K plus 4K and so on, right? But if you invest that money in a great companies that will grow value over time, or maybe you're more of a real estate guy, obviously that's also an opportunity. But you can basically see that there is a multiplier, right? And it's amazing how far it can go if you combine the time, multiplication, and addition, right? So if you are putting the money into the market, or whatever investment you have chosen, you are basically adding more and more money inside, and the money that is added and it's there, it's multiplying, right? And it can just grow to such an amazing number. And That's the most beautiful thing that you can kind of experience, seeing that growth over, you know, uh, it maybe starts slow, but over time it's really a powerful weapon against, against uncertainty, and you can achieve a great stuff, right? Depending on what's your goal, whether might be financial freedom, maybe you want to have money for your family, help those around you, or you want to just get that money to a good use, right? Maybe you want to start some business and you just need some money to get it rolling, right? Maybe it's some capital, um, yeah, capital hungry business. So whether you like it or not, having the money means having lots of opportunities. So it's definitely great to have that mindset and go for it, right? Don't be afraid to admit to yourself that the money is important. Uh, it's necessary, and it can make a lot of good in the world if it's in the right hands and used for the right purpose. So that's what I would like to leave you with today. So yeah, stay with it, stay hungry, and if you want to learn how to make some good money and gains in the stock market, then definitely consider joining us in the Financial Fortress, where we are basically a network of over 3,000 people, individuals that are trying to get the most out of the stock market and get more knowledge about the money, finances, and get a little better every day. So click to the link in the description, where basically you can try being a member of our group for free for 7 days. I can personally onboard you, show you around, and then you can see for yourself if it would make sense for you to stay with us for longer and get the most out of our group and network. So take care, and let's get to it.